Are you okay? They might think we're at a Diddy party in the background. Mikey, we don't fall asleep at parties.
How long have you actually been doing business? You said it's been a long
Oh,
time.
so long.
Doing music.
Since I was 3, I was a
Wow.
singer. Yeah, I did like shows in the living room. I always wanted to put on shows for all the neighbors, everybody. All the birthday parties when I was young. I would do like a big, huge show, like make little like invitations and send it to like the neighbors, and I would sing like if it was my dad's birthday or my mom's birthday, I would like learn one of their like songs they liked and I would sing it and stuff like that. And then I just grew up and I went into like Kid Zone and I did High School Musical and I played Oliver, and then I just loved to be an entertainer since I was young. And then when I got older, I would attend rap battles in my middle school. I would like that's when I wanted to be a rapper in middle school,
Yeah.
and that's where I like got my name, Lil Rheuk, and um, I wanted to be like Young Money, Cash Money Records, and I was like just going through the rap phase, and but I was always a good singer, but I always wanted to be a rapper too. But and then when I got like in high school, that's when I did like Culture Flow. It was the talent show, and I actually sang OMG by Usher, and found out I actually had a good voice. So and then I started doing music my freshman year um, with Keisha Renee, because I would make videos on YouTube of me like singing covers.
Oh, okay.
I would have like long emo hair like Justin Bieber I look like,
Oh, cute.
and I would be like singing on the internet. And Keisha Renee, she actually seen that. She actually discovered me through my father, rest in peace to him, because he worked at a storage unit and he would promote me all the time, even though I didn't even make music yet or nothing, but I wanted to go to the studio. And she what happened to be Keisha Renee one day, and that's Nicki Minaj's background singer.
Okay.
And her husband at the time was Sean 2 Miles, and she's like, "Oh, tell him I want to meet with him, and we're gonna go to my studio." So I finally got to go to the studio with Keisha Renee invited me, and then I would work with Sean 2 Miles on my first songs like "Hey Girl" and all sorts of different songs. And he was really hard on me in the studio. I'd come home crying.
Wow.
It was like Michael Jackson's father situation. Like my parents would just drop me off there or whatever when I was young, and he would make me cry like, "You suck. You're never going to be anything."
Wow.
And he would say, "Do it over again, and over again," and I'd be like, "Fuck this,"
Yeah.
And he made me strong, though. He made me learn everything in the studio, and Keisha Renee, because she was touring with Nicki Minaj at the time, and she taught me how to sing better and my dynamic of my voice. And then they invited me to Long Beach, and I did Stay Strong with her, and recorded with them. And then he got a divorce with Keisha Renee, and then started from there. And then another producer, and another producer, and another producer, and then a bunch of stuff I had to go through.
Tell me about your trip.
Oh, it was so nice. It was incredible. It was just safe, I guess. Now, a lot of people said it was like the murder capital of the world, and it's like the new place to go to that's safe, I guess.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was pretty safe.
Yeah.
But people are just so much nicer. Like they say, hello, and it's like here they don't do that. They don't have any manners. Yeah, they're nicer.
Yeah.
More manners.
It's like old fashioned.
Old fashioned, yeah. Like it's like 20 years ago.
Yeah.
In America, we're too advanced here. Like,
yeah,
it's good to be in a place that's like humble. I want to say, like, people are happy to see you perform there, or love like oh my god, you make music kind of thing. Everybody's like competing, and nobody cares unless you're like rich and famous. Except for you.
Yeah.
And people like you that actually care about the artists who are coming up, and believe in that talent. But money, money, money.
Yeah.
And it's good to make money. We need to make money, I guess we have to pay the venues. I'm drunk. that. This wine does. Ooh,
It's pretty
this is
potent.
special.
Yeah.
Like, what's in here?
Like, how does your family take your?
They think I'm never gonna make it. I'm just kidding.
Do they?
My mom, when my dad was alive, he really, supported my career. He took me to Capitol Records and stuff, and he was there for me,
Yeah.
a lot. And my mom too, but she's kind of like a realist. She's like, that's just, it's a fantasy. You don't know if you're gonna make it, so
Yeah. She doesn't want you
get
to
a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Which, I still have a 9 to 5 though.
Yeah.
Like my mom's family, like the older people in the family, they're like bougie, and they think like, you tell them, oh, I'm going to El Salvador. Why would you go there?
Yeah.
Like, you should be doing something like what?
Yeah.
Go to a fancy party?
Yeah.
I mean, like, all you do is music and you're partying. Like, you go to clubs and perform, and I'm like, that's not me partying. I'm going out performing.
Yeah.
And they're like, yeah, it looks like that, but no, it's music.
Yeah.
I went to college when I dropped out. I was going to go for music business, but
Yeah.
I was like, no, but it's like not a real job is what they
them,
say.
yeah.
Call me when you make it rich and famous.
Yeah.
Like that's nothing. Creative people that, you have to take the road less traveled, and it's really hard. And we're risking ourselves for people to be, entertained by us. And
Yeah.
we're putting ourselves out there and making ourselves look sometimes bad or creative and this and that, and people take it the wrong way, but we're actually opening the doors for people to
Yeah.
be unique and different and creative, and people look at it like a freak show sometimes. You do this now and you do this now. I finally, hit a milestone, and it's like not good enough still. I feel like I've came really far in my career, and it's really hard just to start making music. People don't understand how hard it is just to get into the studio, write a song, make an album. People can't even start there. You know what I mean? It's like they can't even. I would love to make a song in the studio, and then that's not even half of it.
Right.
You have to go out there and deal with a lot of bad people, good people sometimes, and you have to throw your tag around and promote yourself and perform, and that takes a lot of energy to sing for people, in different places, and people don't understand the hard work us artists actually put into this.
Yeah.
They think it's stupid. People you should be doing something else that you're making money on, because don't do it for the money.
Right.
So I tell my family, I go, it's so hard to go to college and get a job now. Now you go to college and you actually have a degree, and you still can't get the job.
Yeah.
You still have to be every industry, not just the music industry. There's no college class for the music industry though,
Right.
how to be famous class.